In this episode, we see if America really has what it takes to compete in the Group B in the 80s. The year is 1983. Roger Smith, CEO of General Motors, just got a bunch of freshly graduated engineers and mechanics in to help GM through the 80s. One morning, while enjoying his morning tab cola, one of the new engineers from the motorsport division came running into Roger Smith's office with a world map yelling, "We are not alone on this earth," pointing towards other countries. I even found out that here in what they call Europe, they have cars and they drive them fast on gravel roads. They call it Group B Rally. Roger put down his tab cola, gazes upon the new engineer and softly asks, "What is rally and what is Group B?" It is an uncapped rally division where the only restrictions are tire width and weight. Rally is a motorsport that takes place on public or private roads with modified production or specifically built road legal cars. The cars competing must have 200 homologation models. "What car have we sold this year that already surpassed 200 units?" Roger asked. The engineer suddenly lost all hope and dropped his head in shame and whispered, "The GMC Vandura G1500 van." This didn't stop them. They started working into the long hours of the night, building the Group B monster from the States, boring out the engine to over 6 liters, installing a blow-through carburetor with twin turbos and putting the C10 Chevy 4x4 system under the van and off-road suspension. This literally was a mystery machine. Could this beat a European car? There was only one way to find out. Well, here we have the mystery machine itself. Top heavy, and even for a van it's heavy. In this spec the Vandura would compete in the highest class of the Group B, so is guaranteed a win in its class. You might think why I didn't engine swap it. I wanted to keep the stock engine to keep it a bit more realistic as possible. They didn't have access to LS engines or Hemi engines or Viper engines back then. My rules are, if the car is based on something with 4-wheel drive, it can get it, otherwise it will stay 2-wheel drive. And moving on to the timetables, we have a new 8th place, the GMZ Vandura on a 2 minutes 39.528. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and until next time, goodbye.